Hello, my friends. Today I am back to recap the latest episode of Drag Race Season 17, the Let's Get Sea-Sickening Ball. The queens walk back into the workroom after Ariete was saved by the Badonkadunk tank. She says she knew in her heart that the right lever to pull was number 1. She also says that 17 is her angel number and it is tattooed on her. 17 is also my lucky number. It pops up for me all the time, so I get it. I knew I put Ariete in my top 3 for a reason. More on that later. Speaking of Ariete, she says, and I quote, "I can't believe Troye Sivan beat me in a lip sync." Oh, Lydia, she looks so sad. None of the girls were really giving her flowers. She killed that lip sync. There's also a bit of drag jealousy going around for Miss Susan Tooth. She now has 2 wins and some of the girls can't take it. Dare I say this is a bit of an underdog jinx edit? Susie is crushing the competition and I'm so proud of her. So it's a new week in the workroom and there are now 12 girls left. Now that the Badonkadunk tank is over, no one can be saved. At that moment, Rue walks into the workroom and tasks the queens to get into quick glory hole drag. Oh, Joella, the doors you opened. My god, the majority of them look so busted in their knee pads, their cha-cha heels, and their pussycat wigs. Helping judge the mini challenge is the president of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics, Norvina. The queens need to get into 2 teams, Team Rue and Team Norvina, and transport 15 lipsticks from the glory hole to the display case using only their mouths. Of course, Team Rue takes the win. Girl, some of these mini challenges are wild. So for this week's maxi challenge, Rue is throwing a Let's Get Sea-Sickening ball. Category 1 is Bathing Beauties, sizzling hot swimwear. Category 2 is Sea Creature Couture, an outfit inspired by colourful marine life. And Category 3 is Sea-Sickening Eleganza. In this design portion, the queens will need to upcycle sea debris from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Did anyone else spare a thought for lucky stars in that moment? Lexi says that upcycling is what she does, and well, we'll get to it. Rue mentions in the walkthrough that Hormona keeps giving the same silhouette, and the edit was there. Acacia is very nervous about the design challenge. In fact, her concerns are raised twice in confessionals. She literally says the same thing twice. Did you guys catch that? They were really driving that point home. And oh my god, the gag of it all, Lana tells Rue in the walkthrough that she's tired of being safe, and Rue's like, well, to be honest, you were almost put in the bottom for the Monopulence challenge. This is a warning for Lana to fix her hems and her edges before stepping on the main stage, and the goddamn edit was there. But who cares about all of that, because we need to discuss the big drama of the week, Spray Paint Gate. Lexi goes to check on her outfit outside and realizes it is no longer 100% blue. It is covered in ugly brown splotches and she's pissed. She enters the workroom in tears, demanding an answer on who did this. The girls are in total shock, except for Anya, who waits for Lexi to leave before confessing that, yeah, she had something to do with it. It was an accident though, let's be clear about that. Anya is hesitant to own up, but Ariete basically throws her under the bus when Lexi goes back outside. Lexi is mad. She walks back into the workroom and she is on a mission. She is livid that Anya didn't own it in the moment that she asked. Anya starts yelling, saying she's owning it now. The tensions are high. Honestly, this is some of the best drama that we have had in a long time. Whose side are you on though? Because if I'm being honest, I am an anxious girly and I would find it really hard to own up in that moment if I saw Lexi that mad. But I also understand Lexi's point of view. None of that matters though, because on Elimination Day, Lexi says that she managed to finish her outfit and that she wants to make up with Anya. Anya apologizes again for the accident. Lexi apologizes for going off. They hug, they make up. But damn, Anya is at the center of a lot of drama. First Trimgate and now Spray Paint Gate. Guys, they made up in that episode. So all this hate that's getting directed towards Anya, I don't get it. Just enjoy the drama. So on the main stage this evening, we have Rue in some delicious metallics. We have Michelle Visage. We have a brand new rotating guest judge, Law Roach. I could not be happier. And trans icon special guest judge, Hunter Schafer. And by the way, Hunter Schafer had some of the best puns on the runway this evening. First up, we have Category 1, Bathing Beauties, and I gave my top 2 to Ariete. I love the blue avatar girly going to the beach. Blue gets me every time. Next up, we have Category 2, Sea Creature Couture, and I gave my top 2 to Ariete. Listen, what can I say? She's superior. This lionfish is everything. Last but not least, we have category 3, Sea-Sickening Eleganza, and I gave my top two to, would you believe, Arietti? My god, this is the epitome of Sea-Sickening Eleganza. It is so perfectly constructed, it is so high fashion. Saving Arietti before the ball was correct. Not only that, she had to change her mug 3 different times. Like, come on. So it's time for the judges' critiques, and Lexi is made safe. Did you guys clock her face? She looks so disappointed and shocked. And honestly, so was I, because the edit was there. I mean, why did we go through all of this only for her to be safe and not be critiqued? That really surprised me. Production doesn't normally do that. So first up, we have Crystal, who is in the top, although Michelle does say that not only is Marie Antoinette over, so is Barbie. They did live for her sea urchin look though, and her design look. Now, why does Rue keep saying sham star on the runway? When did that become a thing? Sam is also in the top. They loved all 3 looks, especially her final look, the one that she created. I have to say, it was very grand. I mean, this is a ball gown that she made out of trash bags. Like, that's impressive. She really knows how to construct a garment. Arietti is also in the top for all 3 looks, so delicious. Michelle says that her design look is the favorite of the night. It was so nice to see Arietti in the top after being in the bottom a few times in a row and then almost being eliminated. Acacia is in the bottom for fit issues with her bathing suit. LaRoche says that her design look was also a little bit amateur. Honestly, I didn't mind her bathing suit, but I really didn't like the other 2 looks. Hormona is also in the bottom for playing it way too safe. She could have pushed all 3 looks, and I absolutely agree. As much as I love Hormona, I wanted her to give it so much more than she did. Lana really needs to be careful what she wished for because she's also in the bottom this week. She actually says, after hearing their critiques, that she wished she was more grateful for being safe. I'm sorry, I didn't like a single look that Lana put out on that runway. Like, yes, she looks amazing in this bathing suit, but it's very simple. Gotta stop relying on that body. LaRoche also says that Lana needs to show more confidence on the main stage. Back on the main stage, Arietti takes the win. I know that's right. A donation of $5,000 is also made in her name to clean up the ocean. Now that's what I call sea-sickening. Crystal, Sam, and Acacia are made safe, which means it's up to Hormona and Lana to lip sync it out. Hormona looked so upset on the stage, like she knew she was going home. They performed to Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo, which is my favorite song of hers. They both did a good job, but I do think that Lana edged out Hormona just slightly. Lana gets to stay, and we say goodbye to Hormona Lisa. I'm really sad. I adore Hormona, and I'm actually really surprised that she went home on a design challenge because she is a seamstress. I honestly thought that she would have been saved and it would have been Acacia and Lana in the bottom, and the only reason I say that is because Acacia isn't really getting much of an edit in this season. We're not really seeing much of her, so I thought maybe the judges would just try and get rid of her, but they got rid of Hormona, who is more of a heavy hitter in terms of being a production favorite, somebody that gives drama and good confessionals. Anyway, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Love you, Hormona. So, my friends, what did you think of this week's episode? Do you agree with the judges' choices? Next week is the Snatch Game, and I can't wait to see how that turns out. It's kind of giving Lexi flops. Also, before I go, I want to let you guys know that next week I am flying down to Melbourne for a wedding, and the wedding is taking place at the exact same time that the episode of Drag Race is airing, so needless to say, my recap won't be out for a couple of days. I'm spending some quality time with my family, so I don't want to film a video. I apologize for that, but I promise I'll get it up as soon as possible. In the meantime, give me all the tea.